I wanna feel good.
Deuces. Okay. It's funny that you went into started harmonizing, or that wasn't a harmony. That was some sort of a pretend ballad.
Yeah.
But
Or pretend. Okay, now it's pretend because you got the term wrong. All right, that's
yeah,
cool.
it is. But you know who would be proud of that though?
Who?
R. Kelly. You
Woody?
know, yeah, I heard that R.
Who?
Kelly.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, I mean, it's only a couple things that you do when somebody says R. Kelly's name.
Yeah.
One of them is hide, especially if you're an underage girl, but still. I heard that R. Kelly, he got 30 years in jail, but he managed to finesse that 30 years into some sort of a record deal where he's going to be releasing an album every single year under the Pied Piper. And he's going to take the funds from, not the funds, excuse me, the residuals from his music, invested in a new legal team to try to get out. Every year for 30 years, unless of course he dies, we're gonna have a new R. Kelly, excuse me, Pied Piper album. What are your thoughts on that?
My thoughts are what?
You didn't hear this?
As everybody else is probably saying this, my thoughts are probably like, what is going on in the world right now? R. Kelly's going to be doing a lot more than 30 years. Like, he still has another case apparently that's going on in Illinois that he's got to be stand trial for, and then he has another case somewhere else in the States too. So he has two more trials, and he got 30 years for this first one. So if he's planning on releasing albums based on years he's in prison, I believe what we're going to have here is just another repeat of the Trapped in the Closet series. You knew exactly
Yeah,
where I was going with it.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
just going to be another repeat with it. So at some point in his jail life and on an album, expect there to be a midget. It's going to be, what is that? Is that the right term?
It is not small
It's not the
person.
right term. Small person.
Small person.
I
There we go.
apologize to the midgets out there.
Small people.
I apologize.
I gotta be honest with you. When I seen the news broke, I'm reading all the comments. I always go to the comments. The comments are the best. They're like the best thing on the internet. And people are still like, yo, man, 30 years is too long. Get him out of jail. So that's why, like, when he starts to release this album every single year, he's gonna make some guap. I think he's gonna actually make money. But I think 30
It's
years.
it's R. Kelly. It's R. Kelly. Let's be realistic here. Like, people have already separated him from his music. They've done that a long time ago because they were forced to. You had to. If you loved R. Kelly's music, you had to be able to separate him from what he was doing, or so you'd have to stop listening. So people have
True.
done that already. So the fact
That's
that he's
true.
going to be, we put out a video, one of the
You've
first
done it.
videos, one of the first, who yeah, one of the first videos that we did that went viral was about R. Kelly releasing a new song from jail. Okay, so it's it's to me, it's something that, as long as he keeps releasing music and as long as it's on the level of R. Kelly, what we expect, it's not, doesn't sound like it came from a jailhouse, then you know what I mean? It should be good.
Well, obviously, I'm lying. He's not going to do that. But I'm just saying, if he did do that, he would sell a lot of records. A lot of people would still. And I guess like the reason why I even wanted to say that, because I'm like, what would he write about?
I love how you have me sitting here believing a fake story for I don't even know how long we've been talking
I don't know, a couple
for,
months.
and then when I call it out, you're like, you haven't heard that?
That's not the point. The point is like, what would he write about? Like, really, would he write
That's
about
the
like
point.
being innocent?
That's the point.
Yeah, like would he write
About the
about being,
fake album.
yeah, would he fake albums? Would he write about being innocent? Like, would he write about his case? I'm curious to know, like, because he is a musical genius. So he'd be able to create some dope content, possibly if he follows the trends of rappers, something incriminating to add some more years to his shit. But I'm sure we'll get some music while he's in the bin. We will get something. And you got
This
a
R.
lot.
Kelly thing is not done yet, though. It's
Oh
not
yeah,
done yet.
yeah.
We'll be back with see what happens after the next sentencing.
Oh yeah, there's more.
Yeah, there's more. It's a three-parter. It's a three-parter, and we're only in part one right now. So we got two parts left to go. It's gonna be exciting.
Kelly
Stay strapped
fans,
in, people.
what are your thoughts, man? Leave it in the comments. Would you support that? There's no album, but if he did, would you support it? You'd support it, you sick bastards. All right. He was with Aaliyah. He was with Aaliyah when she was 15.
So glad I don't have a timer on me, because if I could time how long I was sitting here believing that story, and like, why have I not heard anything about this at all?
I came into this like, I'm gonna spin this.